Stick around to see how we did these 3 easy shark crafts in like no time at all.
What a wonderful world. What a wonderful world.
Hey guys, thanks for sticking around. So today our craft is inspired by the book The Shark Who Wishes He Was a Dolphin by Mr. Paul M. Bowen. Now this book is so cute and has a adorable message at the end for kids, so definitely want to check this one out. It's one of our favorites. We keep it on rotation at our bedtime and story times for that matter. But you can get this book from Amazon, and also I have Mr. Paul's information linked down below in case you want to check out any of his other projects, because he definitely has a new book that is out right now, so check it out guys. Alright, so for this project you're gonna need the following materials. Now you won't need everything if you're not going to do all 3 of the crafts, but for the most part I'll have in the description box below everything that I use, but here's a visual of what you'll need, and it's not that much. I know it looks like a lot. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys how to make the shark headband first. So you're going to need to take one of your plates, cut them in half, and then if you're going to do the second craft too, go ahead and take your second plate and cut a big triangle out of it, and that'll be for our hungry shark craft that we're going to do second. Okay, now you're going to paint both of the pieces gray. So the half shape circle, paint that gray, and the Pac-Man circle, paint that gray as well, and put them aside and let them dry. Now you're going to need to cut out the teeth for the shark, because you know, unless they're grandma shark, they're going to need some teeth. This is an easy way that I'm doing it, so I'll show you guys. You cut like little half triangles out, right? And then at the end you cut across, and you can get all the extra triangles you didn't get, so watch this. As many teeth as you would like to have. I think we used around the ballpark of 20 teeth, but you can use whatever size, how many you want. There you go. So remember that triangle we cut out of the shark earlier? I'm just cut that in half, and now I'm putting it on top to make a fin. Take some glue. I'm putting some googly eyes on the shark, because why not? Googly eyes are fun. 2 little dots for the nose, and then you add the teeth, and then you're done for this part anyway. Guys, as I was editing, I realized I must have not been recording when I tried to show y'all how to do the band for the shark. So what I ended up doing was I took a sheet of paper. Cardstock works better, but if you have a sheet of paper, then use what you got. Fold it in half, and then after you could, so I cut it in half, and then I put some tape in the middle of it, and then I basically measured my daughter's head and just make it the circumference of your child's head, and then just kind of tape or glue the face of the shark on the band. This is the final look. Isn't she so adorable? Yeah, she really liked wearing this headband, and it actually looks like her head is being eaten by the shark. After we were done, we noticed that, so kind of cool, right? All right, second craft time. All right, so that half shape that you guys cut out earlier and we painted, remember that one? Take that back out, flip it over, put some glue on the white side of it, like right where the opening is of the triangle, and that's where you're gonna have the mouth. So go ahead and glue some teeth there. And that triangle scrap is gonna go for the fin. I cut some of it off because I didn't want my fin to be super fat, but you can make your fin whatever size you want. Add your googly eye, and you're pretty much done with this one. Check out the description box if you want to see how we utilize this second craft. Alright, so for the shark puppets, we're going to start with some glue and you're going to put it on the bottom of the box so it can hold the paper for you. What I'm showing you is a nice, 2-for-1 thing that you can do to get the background painted for your puppets and showing you how to paint the actual sharks as well. So what I did was I put some paper down, I put the paint on the paper and just let her go at it, let her paint the paper rolls. Okay, essentially is getting her to paint the blue background that we need. She wanted to paint most of the sharks blue, but I went behind her and painted some of them gray because I didn't want it to all look blue. But yeah. Now for this part, we are putting together the puppets, the shark puppets, right? So using the toilet paper roll, you're gonna put a triangle, because we cut out a bunch of triangles. You're gonna put a triangle on top to represent, I guess, the fin. You don't have to do this essentially, but I think it made them look more like sharks when I cut see how I cut a little triangle opening for the mouth, and then I essentially went and put teeth on the sharks as well. You'll see that. Right, so excuse my struggle fin, because it is a struggle. It looks a hot mess, but don't worry about that. So what I initially did is I cut some of the paper rolls in half, about 2 of them, and then I was like, I was gonna stand the sharks up in the box, but I realized, okay, if I do that, I can't play around with them, so that idea was scrapped. It was a bust. But you see how I'm trying to stand it up? It actually worked out where I'm able to act out the story and stand up the sharks. So if you're trying to do that, then I would cut some of your paper rolls and hot glue it in the box and then use it to prop up your sharks. And I ended up having some toilet paper rolls left over, so as a bonus I hot glued them together, took some yarn, cut a little hole in the side, and I made some binoculars for her so it kind of looks like she's shark gazing, I guess. So I added that in our activity, so you'll see her doing that as well, using her little binoculars. So there's so much you guys can do with this book. It is so inspirational. One of the first things we did is she got her binoculars, and I would play the counting shark game with her. So I'm like, how many sharks do you see? And she'll look through and she'll say 1 or 2, or how many sharks we had. I think we had 3. So that's one way you can play. Of course, there's so many other ways, but another fun way we like to play with it is reader's theater. So I read the story to my daughter and she acted it out with the puppets as best as she could. And then we reversed and she read it to me and then I acted out with the puppets as well. And we also added other props. We had a boat lying around, so of course, why not, And that's pretty much the way that we utilize this craft. So you guys, please tag me on Instagram any way that you guys use this craft. My Instagram and information is below. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.